Hi, I'm Annette, and welcome to Love Space Meditation and Tarot. On this channel, I choose one tarot card to read the energy of the day, and then based on that reading, I will guide you through a meditation. So, look in the description of this video to see what the corresponding meditation is because I don't know what it will be yet. I don't know what card I'm going to choose. So let's see what the energy looks like for Thursday, December 1st. If you can believe that it's already December. So I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, which is my favorite tarot deck. I just really connect to the imagery on this deck, and I just appreciate that it's one of the premier tarot decks around. I love it. And so let's see what card wants to come out. The Ten of Swords. So this is a pretty potent card. And what I'm seeing here is, well, I guess what we're all seeing is the mood of this card is fairly dark. So when you see it, it can be a little intimidating. It's definitely one of those cards where you kind of gasp when you draw it. So this person is on a bed, which is actually, resembling a coffin, but there's a cushion on top of it. This person is not in the coffin by any means, but swords often represent a mental disturbance. Messages coming from unforeseen forces could be coming from like radio waves or electronics, and this person is definitely, so what I'm seeing is you are definitely having some obsessions, and it's a mental obsession that is keeping you awake at night, that is making you feel somewhat despondent and somewhat helpless. And so this person, though, there's a cushion on this bed, there's a pillow, there's a blanket with some pretty happy colors. This person is wearing a loose fitting garment, so there is freedom of movement here. And you've got your head in your hands, so you really are allowing a situation to control you, and you're only seeing the challenges, and frankly just the negative parts of the situation and what's going on. And so this is the Nine of Swords. There are I don't know, but for some reason I'm seeing this as 3 3 and 3. So I think there's three things going on that maybe they're all playing into each other. Maybe they are, three parts of one story. But and what I'm seeing here is a mental, physical, and emotional disturbance. That's the 3 3 and 3. So you've got something going on in your mind that you're really preoccupied with. Your emotions are tied up around this and around what you're thinking. So you're thinking about what this situation is going to mean for you, and then you're physically feeling like you're being really trapped by this. And so the first thing that I would see is that this person does have the wherewithal to relax, to lay down, to lay your body down, to release your hands and take your hands moving from the head to your heart and just take some deep breaths. Because when you are having a mental disturbance, the best thing that you can do for yourself is go into your heart. And so by laying down and placing your hands on your heart and taking some deep breaths and feeling your chest expand into your hand, will definitely take some of that pressure away. Because the truth is, if this is a mental disturbance that this person is that you're experiencing, if you are to lay down and to see beyond the see beyond what you're putting together mentally. So you're already building something that's going on. You're building problems. You're future tripping. If you can relax and breathe through this disturbance, you can allow yourself to see beyond these words because they're just kind of hovering here. And so the more that you breathe and believe that there's a way around this, you're gonna find some comfort. But you're not gonna be able to do that until you stop obsessing about this. And it's so easy for us all to obsess about things. And especially, we're coming to the end of a year and time being relative. Still, there's that symbolism of the year ending, and oh, there's so many things that you wanted to get done before the end of this year, and maybe you haven't met your goals, and maybe you've got all this stuff looming, and here it is, you've got like the pressure of the holidays coming, and people want things from you, and we're in a season that asks for hibernation. So what I'm seeing here is lay back, be relaxed, feel supported because you've got some solid foundation here, and just close your eyes and imagine what it would be like if these swords were gone. Because when there's an obsession going on in your mind, and it's unseen forces are spinning around in your head, messages are spinning around, there's always a message of comfort, and it's weaving its way in and out of these swords. And so it's in the empty space between each of these swords where the answer really lies. And when we're in meditation, they say it's the God lies in the spaces between your thoughts, and that is such a good illustration of what's happening here. So the peace is between every single one of these swords, and when you're looking at it that way, he is just to lay back, to breathe, and to see this more. The more I look at this, the more I see a window, and I see the slats of the shutters. And so if he just turns it the other way, you can turn it one way and close it. You can turn it the other way and open it. He can look right through this and see what's on the other side. What's on the other side is going to be a brighter space. So that's what I'm seeing right now. Take a breath, take some time. Know that mental disturbance is always going to be there. Expectations will always be there. And you could always look back and say, oh, I should have done this better. I should have done that better. If I would have done this, I wouldn't be in this spot now. But you know what? We're never finished. This is an Abraham Hicks. We're never finished, and we never get it wrong. So give yourself a break. Give yourself some rest and look through this as a window instead of seeing this, these swords that are kind of looming over your bed. Look through the openings, and you're going to find your answer. The first thing you need to do is relax and breathe and know that this mental disturbance, these emotional disturbances, probably aren't real. There's always a way around them. And the stories we tell ourselves are usually worse than what the real situation is. And the things that we worry about, most of the time, don't even happen. So let's end it right there and meet me for a meditation.